Yes, fight fans, body and mind sports, my people. You are fully appreciated in this round, my guys, my people. Let's start things off with Gervonta Tank Davis, one of the faces of boxing, a huge star. I would say a lucky star. Not surprising though. It just seems as if everything is aligned in his favor. Just set up for him to, to win, my guys, my people. Take for instance, his March 1st fight versus Lamont Roach. The 9th round controversy where he took the knee, where Steve Willis failed to call a knockdown, my guys, my people. Gervonta Tank Davis in that same round also took a voluntary timeout, going to his corner to get his face cleaned up, my guys, my people. Again, Steve Willis failing to make a call, my guys, and that could have resulted in a DQ, by the way. Had Steve Willis been bold enough to at least even call the knee the knee as a knockdown, right? My guys, my people, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach, a fight that ended in a majority decision draw, my guys, would have been definitely a win for Lamont Roach. A decision win for Lamont Roach, my guys, my people. A fight, by the way, that everybody thought that Lamont Roach won. Despite him coming into that fight, a massive underdog, my guys, my people. Lamont Roach, on making an appeal to the New York State Athletic Commission in attempts to get that the result, the majority decision draw, overturned in his favor. Well, the New York State Athletic Commission, well, they decided that they will stand to instead uphold the final majority decision draw result. Their decision is based on that it was to the referee's discretion on the night to make the call, my guys. The referee on the night being Steve Willis. So it was at the referee's discretion to make that call, according to the New York State Athletic Commission, my guys, my people. So you can see there, Gervonta Tank Davis has had quite a good run of good fortune lately, my guys, my people. But check this. How far can this good fortune go on? Because both sides now have agreed to fight, and they are setting their sights on June the 21st, my guys, my people. And that first fight, that March 1st fight, my people, that fight there, nobody really wanted that fight, and I'm hearing it only did 149K pay-per-view buys. Very low by Gervonta Tank Davis's usual staple. So very low by his own standards. However, this rematch is going to be huge, Mike. It's going to be huge, my people. Massive, massive. Simply because Lamont Roach came into that March 1st fight a huge underdog, my guys, my people, that did the unbelievable. He just absolutely did the unbelievable to get not only a draw, my guys, my people, but plant in our minds that he actually won the fight. That he actually won the fight, my guys, my people. So now come June the 21st, we shall find out, whether Gervonta Tank Davis, did he have an off night or not? Or is Lamont Roach really that guy, my guys, my people? Is Gervonta Tank Davis really that guy, my guys, my people? And ultimately, the question that people are asking now is, come June the 21st, who is going to win, my guys? Which to me is absolutely mind-blowing, my guys. Right. So, the WBA, they are expected to order this fight So it could be a mandatory, meaning that if Gervonta Tank Davis has a change of mind, it's going to be hard for him to get out of this fight and still hold on to his title. So it looks like this fight will most definitely happen come June the 21st, my guys, as both sides have agreed for you know, and looking forward to that date, my guys, my people. So you know, Lamont Roach, he did put a message out there on social media that it was the Road Tank that he faced on the night they fought. However, Tank needs to be a better Tank the next time around, my guys, my people. He needs to be a better Tank because he himself, he's going to be a better him in the rematch, my guys, my people. So yeah, an upset-minded Lamont Roach there, my guys, who could upset a fight with Jake Paul that you know, Gervonta Tank Davis has planned next, should he get past Lamont Roach, my guys, my people. And he possibly, most definitely, will go on and make that mega fight there with Jake Paul, especially if he wins in emphatic fashion. This fight actually, you know, was planned before, but because the March 1st fight didn't go quite as planned, that got in the way of things, my guys. So yeah, going into a Jake Paul fight, it kind of, you know, ruined the marketability of that fight, my guys, my people. But check this, the PBC actually were looking for Davis to pursue a fight with Lomachenko, even though Lomachenko right now is out with a back issue, and you know, considering retirement as well. So the news says. So the news says, my guys, my people. But the latest though, his team has revealed that he may well be coming back, and if he does, he may be setting his sights on Gervonta Tank Davis, my guys, my people. So should he get past Roach, it could be fighting Jake Paul, or maybe unifying with Lomachenko if he gets back early enough, or go Jake Paul, then Lomachenko for unification, my guys, my people. So yeah, that's it so far on Gervonta Tank Davis. However, what's this circulating? It's all over the internet. Lamont Roach put out a video clip on his YouTube channel, basically a video clip of his fight with Davis, where he's going through round for round, showing you know, the reasons why he should have won the fight, going round to round, my guys, my people, judging round to round. And also points out several places where Gervonta Tank Davis broke the rules. One of the clips surprisingly showing, I mean, Lamont Roach claims Davis tried to bite him. Shocking. Talk about mini Mike Tyson. I ain't really heard nobody use that term with Gervonta Tank Davis for quite some time right now, but that is very reminiscent of Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield, my guys, my people. But yes, that's it. That's all I have for you on Gervonta Tank Davis. Let's see who wins, my guys, come June the 21st, if they can make it happen, my guys, my people. Yes, people, another fight I know is going to be an exciting fight, an intriguing fight, a big fight, surprisingly, is Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez, my guys, my people. Now, I know that they're not actually lined up to fight right now. They're not. So it's quite unexpected. But the reason why I'm saying that it will be a good fight to make is, of course, Shakur Stevenson went to social media to call out Teofimo Lopez to fight, my guys, my people. But before I go into that, let me just give you the backstory, so just to make it easier for you to follow what is coming next, my guys, my people. And the backstory is that Cuban heavy puncher, my guys, Jader Herrera, 22 years old. In the lightweight division, he has a record of 17 wins, no losses, no draws, and 15 coming via KO, my guys, my people. The Cuban number 10 contender to Shakur Stevenson's WBC title? Well, after dispatching of his opponent just last night in Liverpool, my guys, my people. His opponent was, what was his name again? I think the guy went by a name Jose Enriquez. Yes, Jose Enriquez. So after Herrera dispatched of Enriquez, he was quick to call out Shakur to fight. Very quick to call out Shakur to fight. Even said he would kill him. Said he would kill Shakur. You know, and Teofimo Lopez just couldn't keep quiet. He had to throw his 2 pence in there, stating that Shakur is ducking Herrera, my guys, my people, as if. So, clap back to Shakur Stevenson. He clapped back the right way. And that is, of course, to ask Teofimo Lopez to a fight, as he stated. How about you, me next to you? Let's line it up. We both do business with the same people. I'll go to £140 for this, on God. So that is Shakur Stevenson to Teo, who responded, send the offer, or to be more precise, he said send an offer, my guys. So he has said send an offer. I hope when the offer is sent, he accepts the fight, because this is a great fight. This is a great fight, my guys, my people. As you can see there, Shakur, who fights at 135 pounds, he is has said that 135 pound really is his ceiling. However, he has met his ceiling in terms of moving up weights. However, he wouldn't mind moving up a weight class to, you know, fight somebody should the opportunity be a good one. That would, of course, do justice to his career, my guys, my people. And Teofimo Lopez, I think, is very perfect to do that. Very, very perfect to do that. I think they're perfect to do that for one another. To tell you the truth. To tell you the truth, my guys, my people. Shakur also stated there, we work with the same people. Of course, they both work with Turki Al-Sheikh, and Shakur has reached out to Turki Al-Sheikh to make this fight happen next after Teofimo Lopez, should he get past Arnold Barboza, who is Lopez's mandatory challenger for his WBO title at 140 pounds, my guys, my people. However, Teo, if you gets past Barboza, is being lined up in a free fight deal, to go ahead and face IBF champion at 140 pounds, Jerome Bruce Ennis, in October, in the same card as Ryan Garcia versus Devin the Dream Haney 2, my guys, my people. That is in October, my guys, my people. But the way I see it, is Jerome Bruce Ennis actually going to fight Teofimo Lopez if Turkey hasn't actually 100% concrete, concreted that fight, guaranteed to happen, and Jerome Bruce Ennis can't pull out? Because the way I see it, Jerome Bruce Ennis has a unification bout with WBA champion at 147 pounds in Mantis Stanionis on the 12th of April. And should he get past Stanionis, he may well go on to make another unification bout with the WBO champ Brian Norman, my guys, my people, who also has a fight coming up on the 29th of March against Derek Swever, my guys, my people. And should Norman get past Swever, he can't wait for a fight with Ennis. So why not do that next? After all, when the opportunity was offered initially to fight Teofimo Lopez, Ennis, he didn't want the fight. He didn't want the fight simply because he is on his own mission to unify all the titles at 147 pounds first, my guys, my people, as he is outgrowing the division and wants to move up. But before he moves up, he wants to become undisputed at 147 pounds, my guys, my people. So Let him go ahead and do that. Let him go ahead and do that. And so if he goes ahead and fights Brian Norman after Stanionis, then obviously that means that Teofimo Lopez is going to need an opponent, a replacement opponent, somebody to replace Ennis as Teo's opponent for their October scheduled bout. You know, and who better but Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson, my guys, who is a very, very accomplished fighter. Both these fighters are very well accomplished. Shakur Stevenson, 27 years old, has a record of 23 wins, no losses, no draws, 11 coming via KO, and a 3-division champion, my guys, my people. As for Teofimo Lopez, also 27 years old, has a record of 21 wins, 1 loss, no draws, and 13 coming via KO, my guys, my people. So you can see the experience there is very similar. Teofimo Lopez himself, a 2-division champ, my guys, my people. Was a unified champ at 135 pounds, and now is a champ at 140 pounds, my guys, my people. As for Shakur, he's been champ at 130 pounds. He's been champ at 126 pounds, and now he's champ at 135 pounds, my guys, my people. We need to see this fight. Let's make it happen. I know that people say Shakur is not a big name, he's not a big draw, but he is, and this you can't deny, one of the best fighters in the world, if not the best. And so having such a skill, if you match him up with any other opponent that's got a name and is of Shakur's caliber in skill, that people want to see. So Shakur does have the magic on making a fighter who already has a name, let's say i.e. Gervonta Davis, or even a fighter that is not a huge name. Teofimo Lopez is not a huge name when it comes to pay-per-view anyway. However, him and Shakur, like I said, will make perfect dance partners. So, my people, before I call it a day on this one, let me talk quickly about Hamza Sheeraz, who's 25 years old, has a record 21 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 17 coming via KO, my guys, my people. He is the number 2 contender under the WBC rankings at 160 pounds, my guys, my people. And just came off a split decision draw against Carlos Adames, the WBC champion in the division, my guys, my people. So Hamza Sheeraz, he failed to become champion, and he had a very controversial result in that fight with Adames. Like I said, that fight ended in a split decision draw. Very controversial, because the rest of us, we believe that Adames won that fight by far. Wasn't even close. So not only was the result controversial, but things happening outside the ring were also controversial. I mean, we had Turki Al-Sheikh, who we know Sheeraz is an ambassador of Riyadh Season, so Turki Al-Sheikh's boy, right? And we had Turki Al-Sheikh outside of the ring walk up to Sheeraz's corner to tell him that he's down on the cards. Now, whoa. That I hope, does not set a precedence for promoters in the sport, because that is not sportsmanlike. Definitely not sportsmanlike. If you're not in the corner as a trainer, a cut man, an assistant trainer, then you shouldn't be anywhere near the ring. So says the rule of boxing, my guys, my people. With that said, Hamza Sheeraz, he did say that in that fight with Adames, he sustained a hand injury. So not even just sustaining a hand injury, he literally broke his hand, my guys, my people. So if that is true, then maybe is because of the injury. Why his performance? Because I've never seen him perform so bad. His performance was bad, my guys. I ain't gonna lie. Very, very bad, my guys, my people. So now, after that fight there, Frank Warren now says though that Sheeraz will be moving up to 168 pounds and be campaigning there. Now I'm wondering why this move. Has he given up on his you know, his campaign for a title at 160 pounds? Has he given up? He's still number 2 of the WBC. He can still get another crack very soon if he wants, in just one fight. However, he plans to move up to 168 pounds. Why? Why, my guys? It's a much deeper division than 160 pounds. Possibly gone over there because of the names. There's more lucrative names there. And Saul Canelo Alvarez is there as well, who is the biggest name in the sport, my guys, my people. And of course, we know he will be planning to get a fight with Saul Canelo Alvarez, who does not mind easy paydays. Does not mind easy paydays, easy wins, easy paydays, because that's what I think Hamza Sheeraz will represent for Saul Canelo Alvarez at 168, my guys, my people. But in terms of you know, having a legitimate campaign for a championship at 168, boy, that's going to be very hard. We got Osley Iglesias, Lester Martinez, Christian Mbile, Diego. Come on, man. That division is too deep. It's too deep. It's going to be hard. Not saying he can't do it, but it will be excruciatingly hard, my guys, my people. However, Ben Shalom has said, well, since you're going to 168, why don't you make a fight with Callum Simpson, who is, of course, Ben Shalom's fighter at Boxer Promotions, my guys, my people. Simpson, who's coming off a win against Elvis Ahoga. They fought on February the 1st. He stopped Ahoga in that fight. And Simpson now, he has a record of 17 wins, no losses, no draws, 12 coming via KO, my guys, my people. Ben Shalom says Simpson's next fight will be in, well, they're planning it will be in his hometown of Barnsley. Ben Shalom is saying, why not that fight in Barnsley? Why can't it be with Sheeraz? It would be an all-British mashup. Yeah, it would be a great fight. Well, Shalom says to find out who is the best super middleweight in the country, my guys, my people. Let's make it happen, my guys. Let's make it happen. Since we're talking about Sheeraz, one of his former foes, that is Amo Williams, he came off a brilliant win, a decision win over Patrice Voney, my guys, my people. So Amo Williams' record now goes up to 18 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 12 coming via KO, my guys, my people. And his plan, Eddie Hearn says, Eddie Hearn, who is Amo's promoter, Eddie Hearn says his plan, of course, is to try to go for the champions at 160 pounds, my guys, my people. That's Janibek Alin Kunali, Eris Landy, Lara, and of course Carlos Adames, my guys, my people. So yeah, he's looking good for Amo right now so far. Great bounce back win after his stoppage loss to Hamza Sheeraz, my guys, my people. And then up to 168 says Eddie Hearn. Then up to 168. Unify at 160 pounds then is on your way up to 168, my guys, my people. And with that said, that's all I have for you on this one. But before you leave, do like, share, subscribe. Of course, drop your comments below. And as always, stay super, super blessed, my guys, my